Hi everyone, this is Natasha and I have a collective haul from 3 different places, all online. The first one is from Flowers to Flourishes. Then I also have a Blitsy haul and a StampersBest haul from their new releases from this month. So the one thing that was on special last week that I really was eager to pick up excuse me, was the this is from Flowers to Flourishes. It's the A2 polka dots Sizzix Spellbinders Nestabilities, and what it does is it essentially takes all the guesswork out of measuring for a standard A2 size card. For example, this largest one fills an entire A2 size card. Here's some invitations from my nephew from last year. That was Spider-Man, so you see it will cover the entire thing, or I think an 1/8 inch relief, which I think I'm going to try these out on a white on white or tone on tone holiday card. Oh, and his invitations this year are Incredible Hulk, and I think I might do a similar kind of setup, like a comic book strip like that. He really liked it. He actually called me himself and requested it. So that was from Flowers to Flourishes. This is from Scrapbook. I had picked up the bulb 12-inch border. It's Holiday Lights border, and I totally should have checked the dimension. I thought it was a little narrower, but this will work fine for the project that I want. And again, you don't really need to use it just as a border. Half of it would be a nice edging on a card, and you can cut them apart so you can have individual little lights. So I'm sorry, I don't remember how much these were, and I think they're still available on the shops, on the shop right now. And then I also picked up this Santa's Journey from 7 Gypsies. There are 48 double-sided pages, and I think there's 8 of each design. So let me show you. And I had never seen this paper, but because there are so many, and they're in just the right scale for an A2 size card, I may use this for our holiday cards this year. I haven't quite planned out what I'm going to make yet, but you know me, it'll come to me last minute. So this one says, coming to a rooftop near you, December 17th, 1952. It's set up like a newspaper with some stamps. Really cool. And it's nice, like washed out, so it's not quite over the top or red and green. And then that's the back. And then this one looks like a parcel pickup trees, $3. Really? Does anybody remember the last time they paid $3 for a live Christmas tree? I think the last time we paid $29 for ours, and we cut it down ourselves. But nice washed out background, and then a polka dot back in green, my favorite green, as you could see. I got my roasty toasty sweatshirt on. Excuse me. And then I really like this page because I love the font on this. Christmas exhibition now open in Boston. Oh, it's like an hour and 15 minutes away from us. So really nice, like it's definitely Christmas colors, but not cartoonish. It's nice and muted. I like that. And a red polka dot on the back. And this one looks like it's all sorts of little Christmas notes and cards from the years. The back is a beautiful, look at it. It's like they knew I was going to have this sweatshirt on today. And then this is a parcel that's wrapped, and probably wrapped by my husband because there's extra tape on the outside. Love the airmail strip there. And the back is a nice muted, like almost a maroon stripe. And this is a toys ad. I think this might be the last one. Yep, that's the last one. And then the back of it is really cute little paper dolls. And this does not have to be Christmas, so if you have any papers left over, they could be used for something else. So that's the Santa's Journey, double-sided. And then the last thing I picked up from Blitsy is something that I had been interested in trying out. It's an embossing powder. It's from Ranger, and this one is called Sticky. So it's optimally used for glitter, foil, and flocking. And someone had just recently asked me a question about whether flocking can be attached with whether flocking will stick with a Versamark ink. It won't, not permanently. You have to use a fixative, and you can pick up a fixative in the fine art section of your scrapbooking store or big box store. But I'm eager to try this, so I will do a separate video on this particular sticky embossing powder. It's glitter foil and flocking, and I have this really cool, some of you may have seen it, I have vintage aluminum leaf, like gold and silver leaf, but it's aluminum. It's from the 50s, and I was able to pick up, somebody was cleaning out an elder relative's home after they had passed away, and they found a whole stash of them, and I think I have 10 or 15 books of the aluminum leaf. So I wanted to try it with this, so I will definitely give that a try. So that was from Blitsy, and then I have another item that's coming from Blitsy that's new to their shop, and for those of you who have been looking for it, I would recommend you stop over and just in the off chance that it sells out. It's a new purple ATG that fits a 1/2 inch tape. So just a heads up, I will do a video once I get mine. And this is from StampersBest. These are just some of the releases. I think there were several stamps that I did not pick up from the new releases, but let me show you which ones I did. This is double-decker bus, and again, I get all of mine unmounted because I have plenty of mounting foam on hand. But if you do not, and you don't feel like mounting or don't feel confident in mounting, you know, I would say give it a try. It's really not that complex, but it's also extremely affordable if you get yours mounted, because each stamp is only 50 cents more already mounted for you. So that's a double-decker bus. And this is movie camera Super 8. Nice size. I think I actually might have this particular camera. I have to look. I picked one up at a garage sale over the summer. Classic typewriter, which this one has a very straight line here. So I'm thinking if I stamp and cut this and layer it and then use an X-Acto to slice here, I can slide in a little piece of paper and like it's typed on there. That would be kind of cute. And then this opera end, I think it's in, okay, it's either Italian or Greek. No, Italian or Latin. Greek. It's all Greek to me. No, it's not. And then the La Balloon, this cool ad. Sébastien à Paris. Really cool. Now, I was debating whether to leave this all intact or to cut them apart. I think I might just leave this intact and only ink up the pieces I want if I only want to stamp these individuals. I think there's an avalanche in the making behind me. And then this, I was so super excited to see this. It's a composition notebook cover, and I'm sorry if I'm coming across really loudly. I always forget that this camera picks up sound very nicely. And this is take 2. I've already done this video once, but then a dog came into my office. Not just any dog, my mom's dog. A dog that I knew was in the house. And he was prancing around like he had his back paws crossed, and I just could not take the chance, so I had to stop and let him out, because nobody wants a steamy surprise. So I want to try stamping this with the fine black embossing powder on chipboard to create my own composition cover, and then I would use black duct tape as a binding on a little book. I think that might be cool. Look at the detail of that. You know, there's no replacement for quality. And these are so extremely affordable. And then I picked up this chevron weave background, and the background, the chevron, as you can see, has texture in it, so it's not just a plain chevron, which is really cool. And then Susan, so sweetly, I totally forgot to add this to my shopping cart, and this is a terrazzo background, which is also really nice texture. If you're trying to add texture, this would be lovely for art journaling, for those of you who art journal. And look, nifty gifty. Thank you, Susan. And then these two I picked up together. They're sold separately, but I just thought they went really nicely together. White clover honey and let bees bake for you. And then I picked up the honeycomb background. And like something like this is really easy to mount. It's just straight cuts. So don't be intimidated if you want to try that. Mounting your own. I picked up this Polaroid camera, which is also really cool. And going with my British theme, which I have a tendency to gravitate towards them. British flag and grunge. There's a nice grungy background right there. And then this one, I know a lot of you will appreciate. It's the gold medal Crayola ad. And this spoke to me. Susan, a personal thank you. It's a photorealistic stamp of a pair of Doc Martens. I think these are 5 holes. 1, 2, 3, yep. I believe I had a pair just like this. These look like they have steel toe. And I used to wear them dancing. Yep. Fishnet stockings. Doc Martens. So this really spoke to me, so I had to get that. And then this made me think of Pocono Pam. Look at this cool, it's in the Hollywood Icon series, Audrey Hepburn, with her cigaretta. And then it has another nifty gifty one I forgot to add to my shopping cart as well, is John Rooster Wayne. How cool is that? I could see this stamp on a Goofy card for a mail saying partner. So that was from Susan as well. So that's StampersBest, Blitsy, and the A2 size card from Spellbinders. And Ramsey wants to come up and I don't want to let him up. So there you go. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment. I will do a separate video on the sticky embossing powder. Yeah, I see you. From Ranger, because I want to play around with it first. I'll include a link in the description to my referral page, or my referral link to Blitsy. Well, now that you're here on camera, you want to say anything? Now you're quiet. Alright, it's my mom's min pin. His name is Ramses. My mom has had a Sheba, a Nikki, a Ramsey, a Ching. She's going after those royal names, so there you go. And he was a rescue from the Humane Society. If she didn't take him, I was going to. But luckily he found a home with her, which means he's actually with me when they're in Florida. Right, Rams? Right? Alright, you're sliding around. Thanks for watching, everyone. If anyone just sees the end of this, they're like, what is that? It's his little butt. Goofy, and this is going to be it for me for now. Thanks for watching, everyone.